I took a vow that we'd be together, girl, just you and me. That's the meaning of eternity. I saw your face, and wow, I nearly had a cow. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I will get to that $5 super chat already. What a fantastic start of the stream. But first, there's more. We have a couple of things to go over, such as at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter. You definitely need to go follow. You got Standoff Chart and King Mavs. You definitely need to follow on the app. And Kobe Collects and Omi Player One that you definitely need to subscribe to on the YouTube. And speaking of YouTube and subscriptions, some people that I'm subscribed to and I highly suggest are Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, VeVe Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mark Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, and Sody Pop Media. Some other people on the Twitter are at EQ_crypto and at Wet Wizard VeVe. Those guys are great. And then you also have derekbrad.com/pages/VeVe-photography if you want to take a look at, VeVe NFTs in real life. You got AfroDroidLegends.com, UStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au. They can go spend some money, you can go spend some time, get some help, talk to people, whatever you need. So, I guess because the super chat for I think Mike A says, "Hey Randy, looking to sell number 339 Da Vinci Pride for $1 million Omi. If I can escrow, let me know if I have any potential buyers." Yes, I 100% will. Shoot me a message on Twitter, message on Twitter, and then I'll be able to help you with that. I will see if I can find a buyer. Lots of people want to sell their stuff for Omi, and we got Adam Awesomeface saying, "Hey, want to buy a go-kart business with me?" I have gone go-karting a couple of times. I'm pretty okay at it. But it is not like Mario. It is not like Mario Kart. There's no web. I was a little like, there's no weapons. There's no distracting other drivers unless we make it so that we are the ones that do and can be. We're the company that like we basically people sign their lives away, being like, yes, I understand. I'm bound to get hit in the face with a turtle shell. I'm completely on board with that, Adam Awesomeface. I don't know where you live or where you are, or wherever you are. So, but you know what? This is about trust fall. So for the 90-something of you that are here right now, and thank you for the super chat, Adam Awesomeface, in case I didn't say that before. I had a deal, or there was somebody that sold a couple of Secret Rare Spider-Man the other week, and then it had gone up, and that person didn't regret it, even though the price had gone up, like pretty much doubled or almost doubled. And then I was like, okay, well, that person does, so maybe the seller's remorse is going to be less than I think. And then, also, I guess earlier this week, a couple days ago, we had the guy who I have Twitter notifications pinned on for because he's extraordinarily smart. Brock McBlockchain, our favorite bread cat, owner of the Fiches, can't wait to get some of those, had posted his up for sale. And apparently, it's not like he had a bunch. Apparently he only had one, something that I think he said he scored on the drop. And then he's just like, I don't 100% know what he's doing with it, but it's like, okay, he has to know something. I even did a partial video about it, saying hey, what is I wonder what he's doing about it. And I thought, I got this at $3,200, $3,300, and figured it had about 18x already. I haven't actually done the math on what it had done, but let's say 3,300 times 18. Yeah, it's like 19. It's pretty much 20x, at this point. And I thought that, and Omi, since I bought it, has maybe 3x, give or take. Let's say it maybe not even doubled if I really go back into it. And I was like, okay, I definitely see Spider-Man going to not just $250,000, but probably $500,000 this year. Honestly, it's possible that it goes to $1 million this year. And I will do a video on that. And I thought, okay, even if people saying okay, $1 million is a lot, which it is, but what is $68,000 times 18? or I'm sorry, times 50, it's got a 15x for it to go there. Or even if it does 18x, it does another 18x. It goes to 1.2 million. Let's say it does 20x, 1.36 million from here. $68,000 times 20xing is $1.36 million. Hey, Potsy Weber, say, let's get this bread. $5 super chat. We're getting it. We are getting it. This is a fantastic start of the stream. Thank you so much for that super chat, Potsy Weber. And it's like, okay, and maybe it could. Let's say it does. Secret Rare Spider-Man does 20x, which I'm not putting that outside of the realm of possibility. That is $1.36 million at 20xing. Well, what does OMI have to do to 20x? Let's say it's at 0.0075. So it's 7.5 cents is a 10x. That means 15 cents would be a 20x. I expect double that this year. And I'm not just, and I don't just say that, in my like price predictions, in my videos, my live streams, like for clicks. Like, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I actually believe that we do get to 30 cents. We start off small, 2 to 3 cents in February if we get exchanges by mid-February, and one of them is really good. If we get a couple more in March, I think, 5, 3 to 5 low, 5 to 8 high, but probably about 5 cents. And then I think, somewhere around 8 to 10 in April, exploding, like absolutely exploding once I do marketing. To do OMI to NFT, once we're burning from the circulating supply and not the reserve wallet anymore. And as long as we kind of have a thing through the summer, as long as, which it might not, but the bull run, if it does run through the summer, I do expect 30 cents. And again, golden goose scenario is if they do release the VeVeVerse by summer and we're still in that. Again, I don't expect, I would think if they release the VeVeVerse by like June and we're still in a bull market, 50 cents. Now, again, I don't expect that to happen. So it's 30 cents. I don't expect them to really release until Q3, maybe Q4, or Q4. And so at this time, that was the right call. But by putting in $45,000 to $50,000 into the app, I had over $200,000 in there. It had grown to almost $250,000, give or take. And I was like, okay, not a bad idea to maybe take some profit. And if I do this move, what happens to my portfolio on the app? What happens to the vault? Well, I still have well over $150,000 or well over $100,000 in the app, maybe like 150, give or take, depending on what it does. Good day. And that money, again, why am I doing this? Why am I still living in this crap hole with no heat and eating Taco Bell each day? I was watching I almost didn't do this. Because Spider-Man has that clout, has that really big wow factor of social currency. And it has the ability to say either, yeah, I'm an OG, or yeah, I paid lots of money for this. I mean, I'm not a crazy car guy, but I know an expensive car when I see one. Like, does anyone know? I mean, there's probably a lot of people that do. This Deca millionaire or like 100 millionaire would come in with like a $500,000 car. Maybe you don't know what it is, but a sweet car when you see one. It's like, oh my God. And that's what Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is OG. People love him. Crazy Spider-Man people out there. But also that social currency of like, you gotta like that's like the equivalent of a first edition Charizard PSA 10. It's like, how'd you get that? Like, either they graded it, not likely, or they bought it. Most of these Spider-Man are people that have bought them at this point, I feel like. Maybe not, but that will happen eventually. And people probably just assume that you bought one. Because, I mean, how else would you get one? You have to be very, very lucky. And again, that is a wow. Like, I am losing some utility here that's going to get probably in the future. Like, hey, you can only get, and again, why did I do all of this? Why did I, have 2 businesses working, 80 plus, at 90 hours a week and just not non-stopping even after I had like retired and gone full on with YouTube? Why am I, consider renting out space on my fridge? All of this is for animal conservation. It's for wilderness conservation and buying land. And Yeah, I was watching because I almost didn't do it. I was watching some Steve Irwin videos to kind of give me that last nudge. And in one of his videos, he says, what good is a gold-plated dunny and fancy car and a fancy house for me? None at all. He's like, me, I love money. I can't get enough money. But you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to buy wilderness areas with it. I want to drink clean water right out of the creek. I want to stop the ozone layer. And if I want to really hold true to my word and try to be like the brown Steve Irwin and um, well, you need money for that. I need to work a lot. I need to donate a lot. And this is one of the moves where I can lock in some profits. And again, where I fully expect OMI. Again, I could be wrong. I mean, Hello K could be right. It could be between Hello K's prediction and Dan Lee's prediction between 3 and 5 cents. I could be completely wrong about that, but I haven't been wrong yet. First time for everything. I get it. It's like, okay, Chavez, easy to be, right in a bull market. You bought Tesla on the dip. You bought Pokemon cards before. I mean, I've been buying Pokemon cards for a while, but I digress. The formulas and all that. I'll get into high risk lending. I get it. But yeah, what does me having a secret rare Spider-Man? How does that help endangered species and the acceleration of conservation for those endangered species? It doesn't. I mean, maybe you can make the argument, well, if you have one, you can go to these clubs, and then you can go to these events that only people like you can get in there, and then you can preach to the crowd, maybe that way. But this seems like a much simpler way. So now I have 120 something million OMI, and yeah, most of this is going to be used for. Yeah, most of that. Like I've made the declaration on Facebook. 90% of my net worth, whenever I get it, will go to animal conservation, if not more. So anyway, I've been babbling on for 12 minutes. Let's get some comments. OMI's going crazy. The market's going crazy. Let's see what we got. Justin says, yo, I picked up Ultraman Rare, number 633, and then the floor jumped 400 gems. What a great move, Justin. That you can't do that anywhere else. I guess you can if you do like penny stocks or whatever, but where else can you go and be like, yeah, I'm gonna, buy this, and then it jumps 400 gems? It's nuts. It's nuts. All Chat Gaming says fire. Justin says, I liquidated everything that wasn't blue chip. I think blue chips will have far better ROI. They're definitely much safer. Agreed. Justin says, wait, you sold your Spidey? I did. Mike A says, 499 super chat says, hey Randy, look to sell number 339 Da Vinci Pride for 1 million OMI if you can escrow. Let me know if any potential buyers. I might not be able to get that for you because it does go at a discount, but I will let you know. James Wall says, say it ain't so, Randy. Say it ain't so. I will not go. I did. Randy Foster Chavez. Justin, I love you. We got another super chat from B Great. It says, how do you sell sets for OMI right now safely? Safely, you can't. It has to be done via escrow. The only reason that it was done via me because like the person sent me the money first, and then I sent them the collectible. And the only reason why I can do that is because like I'm a kind of a public figure. I got I have a very very good reputation. I think that I have to uphold, and I don't want a $30 deal going bad. So obviously I did not want this type of deal going bad. So right now you can't really do it safely, but you would need an escrow. I would do it if you need. It's like hey, there's something going on. I need to pay bills. I would do the escrow for you if it came to that. And we got Randy Foster. I paper handed it. I did the Foster Hilt route. But again, if everyone takes profit, take profit. Crypto Chris says, don't tell Cody Thrive whatever you do. Yeah, he's really really bullish on. Everyone's bullish. I'm bullish on Secret Rare Spider-Man. I'm very bullish on him. But yeah, that is what I did. Justin says 25 G's to rent a night. Is that what he says? That it might rent. I mean, if it's worth $1 million, yeah, maybe somebody rents it out for a night for something like that. I don't know. Caspi says, Randy, what would you rather hold long term? Ultra Rare Spider-Man sub 100 and Fantastic Four 5 Secret Rare or Walt? I think
ultra rare Spider-Man, especially sub 100, and is a top 5 collectible, and I think Fantastic Four #5 Secret Rare is a top 5 comic. Walt, I think, gets well over 100K by the it's like a tripling from here, and OMI to NFT hasn't happened yet, and it probably will. So I mean, Walt is probably safest, but again, they're both again, what if Spider-Man does reach $1 million a secret, what does the Ultra Rare do? I would probably stick with I'd probably stick with the Ultra Rare sub 100 Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four Secret Rare. Because at least the Fantastic Four Secret Rare, it has a physical counterpart that has sold before. I don't think anyone has sold that, that Walt Disney statue, the partner statue, not in real life. Diego says, "Hey, what's your opinion on the Ultraman hype? I'm trying to sell some non-blue chip. Ultraman is a good move still. Um, if you're taking a profit, not bad, but apparently when Asia comes in, everyone's like, I feel like everyone's buying just so they can sell when Asia comes in, which is fine. I mean, I don't know how many people out of how many people that bought Ultraman. I don't think many of them actually like Ultraman. They're like, yo, I'm just gonna buy it for when Asia comes in. Which, all right, fair point. That might do really well. But I feel like people are just buying just to sell. They're not buying to collect, and they're not buying because they don't like it, or they're not buying because they really like it. Um, but but he is getting bought, and when does Asia come in? I don't know. It might be holding it a while. Lucady Dukady says Randy knows what he's doing, trendsetter. I really hope I don't crash the market. I don't think if Brock McBlockchain can post, and sell his for 53,000, 50,000, and the price doesn't crash from him, I'm pretty sure mine. Well, although I mean, maybe I don't know if I guess maybe I'm more out in the public space, even though he has his own fiche company, and he's very very again. Talk about him a lot. He's a very very smart guy, and I feel like we don't always know what his moves are. He does tell us every now and then. Zelzamet says, "What about the secret Spider-Man parties with the Instagram influencers who are nothing but body paint?" See, that's the other thing. I also think that I don't want to sound too. I'm 31, so I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm too old for that, But I do think that especially not especially with a girlfriend. Is it really like go into a party with a bunch of Instagram influencers? And let's say there's just a bunch of strippers everywhere, and I don't know if I could say that and not offend anyone, but let's just say there's a bunch of beautiful people everywhere, and there's a bunch of shots. That sounds fun. That sounds great. But I think it's like I would. And again, I love having fun, but it's like Mr. Pags messaged me last night, and he's like, "Oh, I'm at this French restaurant. What are you doing?" I was like. I'm in bed showing my girlfriend the last episode of Mandalorian. And he's like, it is 10:30 on a Friday night on Long Island. What are you doing? And I was like, I'm in bed with my girlfriend showing her the Mandalorian. She hasn't watched the last episode yet. I can't wait. And yeah, I like to sit. This is how I know real money won't change me, because I will sit at home and watch Netflix, and I will eat pizza, and I will pet dogs, pet cats. Yeah, like it. Again, I love having fun. DesignerCon was great. I can't wait to go to Vegas. I can't wait to have these parties and go to. But I don't know. Like, if I wanted to do that, I could just do that. I don't need to. I feel like, again, those will be great. I'm sure there'll be great stories, and part of me will regret that decision. But yeah. Kelsomon's laughing. Crazy Dan 420 says, invest it all in more fridges, not financial advice. Maybe a bigger fridge. Maybe something where the light doesn't directly shine on that. Let me know. Justin says, in this episode, we find out what Randy traded his Secret Rare Spider-Man for. Stephen M says, guys, Omi is mooning. Is it really? I'm gonna check. Not that I don't believe you. Like I said, easier for me to take on those who doubt you if I see myself. It is not mooning. It's down a little bit, which is fine. It's fine. It went down to 0.0070. some nice support. Kind of moving back up. That might have been Dr. Profit's doing. He bought 24 million OMI before, which is heckin' ridiculous. We got M with $1.99 super chat saying, thoughts on the Veil drop tomorrow? Prices? I'm gonna try for the Cub Chew Ice Bear thing. I gotta show you what I'm talking about because nobody knows what the fudge Cub Chew is. Cub Chew Pokemon. No, not Pokemon Go. Why would I care about it in Pokemon Go? There's a Cub. All right, so here's the baby version of the Pokemon. This Cub Chew, but I need Cub Chew Pokemon Evolution. Images. Yeah, Beartic. Kind of looks like that a little bit. So I do like it. I don't even know. Number 4? Yeah, specimen number 4. I'm going to try to go for that one. He seems cool. He would work out great in an Arctic, like in Chaveztopia. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. In Chaveztopia, in Earth 2. Link down below if you want to join. Okay, moving on. Moving on there, yeah. Yeah, where was I? And we were here. Crypto Mule says, "What do you think him will be worth?" 30,000. Like that. There's no reason why Donnie's like 150,000 and him's like 7 or 8,000. There's no reason that should happen. Yuda Israel says, "Hey, I sold my ultra rare Willy for a secret rare captain because only 1,000 mints. Did I do the right thing?" I have 2 secret rare captains and 0 ultra rare Willies. But again, they're both really good. I think Cap will be a little bit better though. Crazy Dan 420 says Ultraman is going to keep mooning because China is getting on the NFT train and Netflix is releasing a season 2 of Ultraman. Yeah, China's going to go hard on NFTs. Vladimir Colomba says, "Hey, at Mike, will you take 800,000 OMI for your Givenchy? If so, we can do this right now live." But Randy, well, I actually can't. I could receive something, but I can't like send it unless I have like another QR code there. Yeah. But moving on. Joshua Kinney says, "VeVe set list is a game changer. How do you swap gems to OMI?" Yeah, VeVe set list, it's amazing. You cannot swap gems to OMI. You would need to. Eventually, you'll be able to take the gems. Oh, I mean, you can take the gems and buy something, and then you'll be able to sell for OMI. But you cannot. You cannot take gems and swap for OMI. Be Great says, "Think Walt will go up more than OMI?" No. Adam Awesomeface, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. I feel like you only speak in 50s. Says, "Hey, want to buy a go-kart business with me?" I mean, it does sound fun. I don't know. I don't know if that's the most efficient way to allocate our capital. I think the capital allocation would be probably best spent elsewhere, unless we really do make it like a Mario Kart type of deal, and people got to sign their lives away. In which case, if we did that, could I be a silent partner? Like, if you need the funds, although you only do speak in $50 super chat, so I feel like you probably have money. And I don't know. Like, bring me a plan, and then we'll talk about it. Justin says, shocked. Carter says, "Wait, what? Please tell me this is your Cavell's attempt at YouTube titles." No, I really did it. I talked for the first 12 minutes about it. So if you missed it, go there. Amar Ali says, "You will soon realize you need all your OMI to buy VeVe collectibles. You'll sell all your OMI to buy VeVe collectibles." Yeah, that's the other thing. If I go and if they release Pokemon and we don't have OMI to NFT, I can't do it, fam. I can't do it. I would have to. Yeah, if we don't have OMI to NFT, I would not be able to do it. I would. I don't know. Also, other things I will sell in the future. Again, I cannot sell Alligator Lokis because of a promise I made. But in the future, I have 2 Fantastic Four #1 comics, and I'll probably sell those for Pokemon, or at least one of them. Again, if they're still like $30,000, I'll sell one of them maybe. I'll use that to buy some Pokemon. But I do think that one goes to 100K as well, at some point. And we got a super chat over here coming in from. Gonna move this here. And thank you so much for that super chat, Dankstar, saying if OMI takes off, how would that affect VeVe? Would stuff moon along with it? Yeah, what you would see. Well, not yet. I mean, well, maybe because as OMI rises like a ton, and let's say we don't have OMI to NFT yet, people just be like, listen, I got more OMI that I know what to do with. Give me some gems, I'll give you some OMI, and you'll see some because people are buying it cheap. But then when we have OMI to NFT and it's easier and it's legal and it's safe, then it's just absolute awesomely hardcore people going in. Also, what I am going to ask people to do as well, I hate it when YouTube doesn't show me, but I will belay that and I will go to my own video and I will ask people to like that video. That is a free way to support the channel. I really, really love it when people do that. Moving on, yeah. Yeah, so the stuff might not moon right along with it when we don't have OMI to NFT. OMI moons, and then there might be like a delay, and then that will moon a little bit. But once we have OMI to NFT, yeah, that will feed into it really, really hard. Just my opinion. Maybe it could not work like that, but that seems to make the most sense. Now, where was I? Adam Awesome says ours could be like Mario Kart. I love you, man. VeVe Vault says I was the first on Randy's fridge. Yes, VeVe Vault was the first. Was he? Was that at Hey David Don? Was VeVe? He was one of the first. Crypto Chris says he'll have. Also, be advised, guys. I don't want to air a dirty laundry here. Crypto Chris says he will have a go-kart business in the VeVeVerse. That was one of the things that I wanted to do. I don't know if you're referencing an old video of mine, but that was one of the things I wanted to do. Was go to what do you call it? Was do that? Get a giant plot of land and just do it with like the Ecto ones and do it with the DeLoreans and maybe the hoverboards or ride the ponies if the ponies can move really quickly. Like the Mermicornos and Unicornos. Pretty fun. Junior Sanchez says, Randy, what's up, brother? I've been meaning to ask you about the stamp set. Is the Day of the Dead Mother Ultra Rare possibly considered the Todd of all stamps? I mean, of stamps, sure. I don't. Yeah, I mean, if there is such a thing, probably. Yeah. So Flam Gam says, hey Randy, hi. Crypto Chris has got 99 viewers and a secret Spidey ate one. Oh! Does it? Crypto Chris, dead bullseye. Crypto Mula says, what do you think him will be worth? I think 30,000 this year at some point. James Woods says, remember to smash that like button, VeVe fam. Smash. I've got James Woods. James Woods? Michael Saunders says, do you think I should sell my uncommon Groot and go for the common or uncommon drop tomorrow? No. I think, burn the hand. I think that's really good. Crypto Chris says, Brock, at my mention of the McBread cat, saying, get one tonight before midnight so you can get the airdrop. So I don't really know. I don't have Ethereum. And I know he takes OMI as payment. So that there's one business already that takes OMI as payment. But I will have to do that when OMI moons. Like I said, right now everything all go. Like I can't believe I'm referencing Alex Jones, and this is like, oh, I don't even want to tell you how much the Obama deception costs or Terror Storm costs, but every single money that I make, it goes right back into the freedom fight. Like every single piece of money that I make goes right back into Okomi. So some of it into Earth too, but Okomi. Nerd Challenge says, yo Randy, welcome back, man. Hope your day was good. Yeah, it was going all right. It was what did I do? I went to the gym. I did that deal, which I was like, and then I showered, and then, well, I'm here, so that was the day. We got Type A Travels. Thank you for that $20 super chat, saying, pushing out better content than Netflix, Randy. Keep fighting the good fight. Party awaits in Orlando. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. And yeah, Orlando's seems pretty fun. I would be able to. I love it there. I haven't been there in a while. Actually, I think it would come up my memories. Yeah, it was in my nope, not VeVe. it was in my Facebook memories. It was, oh god, it's 2022 now, so it was 6 years ago that I was with my friend Kim. She's one of my best friends, and get ready for military Chavez, where I had my butterbeer. We snuck in some airplane alcohols, and yeah, and then also, so we were at Harry Potter World. You can't tell, but there is fire coming out of that dragon's mouth. A tiny bit. It's about to go raw, and that's me. That's me. In my "Don't Tread on Me" shirt. Yeah. So I'm no stranger to Orlando and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. We are gonna party really hard. Type A travels, really really hard. Where was I before then? Okay. Oh yeah, James Wood. Remember to smash that like button. Thank you so much. Verena Kruger says you sold your Secret Rare Spider-Man. I did. Patu Weber with that $4.99 super chat saying, "Let's get this bread. I love this game. I love this game." Recovery Plus says, "Everyone go sell everything you own and buy more OMI financial advice." No, I did not say that. I just, and again, I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong when I say stuff like, "Hey, like where I think that OMI will outperform." I mean, again, I'm just looking at the numbers and what I think is going to happen. Again, you have really smart people like Hello K and Daniel Lee that their predictions are around each other. They're like 3 cents and 5 cents. I think Hello K updated his from 2 cents to 3 cents. So he updated from 3 cents and Dan Lee's at 5 cents. So the average between the two of them, and they're smart, is 4 cents. And mine seems like way out of left field at 30 cents. At the high, I'm not saying it does that next month. Before the bear market. But I was born lucky. And maybe the math is off. Maybe it doesn't work, but maybe I just get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. Stephen M says, "Why are people on the Akomi Reddit such pessimists?" I don't know. They're the ones that like leaked my lewds. That was, yeah, it was insane. They're so mean. I feel really really bad. Like I feel really really bad because they are god awful negative people, and you could tell that they're not happy. Like the one person that did try to blackmail me was like, he was off his meds. I'm positive there was something wrong with him, and so I was like, everyone's like, "Yo, you want me to like hack his account, find out who he is?" Like, this dude has enough issues already. He's probably not gonna. Like, there's nothing I can do to him to really make his life worse. Like, I'm gonna fly over there and beat the crap out of him. Like, it's not gonna. He's already got a bad life. He's already miserable. Just leave him be. So I really just ignore. Adam Awesomeface says it's Reddit. They have to be. Just says Reddit is pessimistic in general. Sometimes Reddit's a lot of fun, but yeah, sometimes Reddit gets really, really like tribal, and they get very like political, and it's like really, really weird. Asa says all it takes is a famous person to tweet out their purchase of a Secret Rare Spider-Man. That's true. Make it go up a lot. Nicholas Lee says majority of Reddit are pessimists. David OG or Day OG says OMI did a 16,550% 2019 and 2020. It's possible. Stephen M says Randy, you're the best. Thank you. Adam Awesomeface says there's less Ben Reilly Spider-Man. So that's true, and he is a first appearance, and people do love Ben Reilly. Not the origin story, but the 90s Ben Reilly, and pretty great. And I do have one of him. What's he at now? He's at 12.9. He was at like 18K, so no way would I ever sell him here. All these guys are really really good, and I can't wait for Pokemon. At some point, I will sell my first set. The Riso and the Todd, and I'm gonna get like kicked out of every group. but it's I like them and they're fun. It's the first set, but I love Pokemon more, so that's what I would rather spend the money on. Stephen M says at Justin Truman. Ryan Romantic says, "How you doing, Randy? Let's freaking go! All Chat Gaming says I like 30 cents. And Sleeping Comics says, Randy, you're always ahead of the curve. Maybe. Dale G says, I think 30 cents is possible. Do you see Tap's video, $1.5 billion? Yeah, dude, Tap's Trades always puts out fire videos. Like, I actually got first on his video. Like, I just came out of the gym. I was like, oh, first, oh. Or maybe it was not the gym. I don't know, but came out. I was like, oh, it was. And VeVe's gonna be great. You know what? You know, but also, you know, but my mind behind this decision, part of it was, okay, well, in 2020, did I invest in CRISPR, the company that can actually change DNA, or did I invest in Illumina, the company that stores everybody's genetic information? I invested in the one that did the storing, and that did much better. And well, you know, the NFTs or the coin behind the NFTs, like, well, everyone's using the coin, and so that was part of it as well. But again, for all the reasons I said before. And yeah, so also on Tap's Trades video, or on one of, not that video, but again, that did make me hecka bullish. Okay, for those of you that do not know, and I've told this 100 times before, I'm so sorry. Crypto Rain, who's older, more successful, and has more money than me, more experience in crypto, says that we could hit $1 this year. It's possible. I mean, I don't think so, but he does, and again, he sees something that I don't, and I try to see a lot of things. Someone better says OMI will hit 5 cents top for bull market. That says 5 cents, right? 5.5 cents top for bull market. I mean, yeah, that's in line with what Dan Lee says. He says about 5 cents. Oh, Stephen M says, ask someone better. 55 cents. Someone better is just my call, 5 cents. John Garrity says, good for you, Randy. Congrats. Thank you. Connor says, hello. Randy and all. What's up, Connor? Be great. I want to sell my entire Disney set for OMI. I mean, if you want, yeah. Frank Sabago says, bold move, and I don't think you're crazy for doing it, but I can't let Secret Spidey go right now. I like being diversified across OMI and NFTs, and hopefully land in the VeVeVerse later this year. Yeah, I don't think that, I don't think that's bad being diversified, you know, between those two. Again, Secret Spidey is a grail that will probably almost never go down. Like, if it does, it'll go down for like a second, and then it'll shoot right back up. Yeah, G says, I like your thinking, but we also be getting Wolverine, NFL, Top Gun, Predator, Aliens, Disney, Dark Horse, so many more collectibles to come, guys and gals. And this is where I think you have to pick and choose what you want. I'm going to go for the drop tomorrow. If I don't get it, am I going to get the whole set? No. I got the whole set today of Invisible Woman because she's Marvel, and I collect pretty much every Marvel, and I really, really like her. So, yeah. so I like it. So I got it. Green Goblins, what's up, fam? What's going on? Tortolance, I like turtles. All Chat Games, yeah, the FOMO will be real. It is, right? Dodges, how many licenses have we seen? Maybe 65. If that, I heard a rumor we have McDonald's. That would be awesome. G Inferno says, howdy. I'm now part of the Alligator Loki Common Club. Picked up one earlier today. Can't believe it waited this long. Yeah, man. We got him like 10 days ago. He was like $35. And now he's like 59. 55 maybe. DLG says, we are getting water as well. We have everything, not financial advice. Yeah, but again, this is, you know, collect what you like. You know, by all, you know, and I love superheroes, love Marvel. And again, I have the first set, so I do like DC enough to get that. But Pokemon's one of my first loves, so that will probably take precedence over. I like Pokemon over Marvel, and again, I'll sell some of my bigger stuff, but the Alligator Lokis I will always keep. I will not sell any. The only time I would is if somebody says, I like this mint number, I will give you above the floor price for this mint number, and then I take it, and then I go and buy the floor so that I can kind of switch out and then net the gems. It's the only way I would. Anthony R says, potential of OMI is scary at this point. I know, right? Willow Kids says, love you, bro. Thank you, man. I love you too. Crypto Mule says, what do you think him? Yeah, I've been, that's that like 6 times already. Crypto says, Randy, you do you, bro. You're a good soul. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Only people that get mad at this stuff don't see the bigger picture, or they're mad at you aren't pumping their bags anymore. Again, I will make a video that says like why Spider-Man can go to like $1 million, if Cody Thrive hasn't done one already. But I mean, he told me to do what other YouTubers do, so I'll just do what he does. I'll get a shirt that says do what Cody Thrive does. Joseph says, Buddy was convincing us to hold our Spideys with pictures of OnlyFans girls. Oh my god. Steven says, laughing. Brooke says, best of luck to you on your journey. Thank you so much. Be Great says, how do you sell sets for OMI right now safely? Again, you can't unless they send it to you first, and then you're honorable, and then you send them the collectible. To the collectibles for OMI, right? So, yeah. Or use an escrow. I can't recommend any. I can only recommend myself. Any other like again, if it's any other person that like a public figure, will probably be fine because they're public. But be just. I don't want to vouch for anyone else because God forbid that goes wrong. That deal goes wrong, and then I feel like I'm on the hook for it. So I don't like to do that. I don't like to introduce unnecessary risk. Loch Ness, how much OMI you sell for? Quite a few million OMI. He didn't say that I could say the exact amount, so we didn't. But it was a good amount. Channel says, I reckon Randy's girlfriend made himself a Secret Rare Spidey after Cody's video. She was like, body paint, hell no, Secret Rare Spidey, not gotta go. I don't know if she knows who he is. And I haven't seen the video, so I have to. I should probably. I mean, he makes a lot of content, and I don't really have a lot of time anymore to watch other people's. So I haven't. But maybe I should. People be talking about it. Crazy Dance, I thought you were gonna buy all the Gators only at 3 to 5 cents this year. Still huge gains from here if you do the math. It is. It will be. It'll be great. But yeah, I mean, I'll still be buying. I mean, I get. And part of the reason why I did is because even if I don't put another cent into the app, it'll still grow, and my portfolio will, because I charge Loki's, so I'll get some. I'll replenish. 99 Crypto says, I got an ultra rare Invisible Woman, number 112. How much will it be in a year? I don't know, like 1,500, 2K maybe. End of the year. I don't know. Lori Brenner says, no, not Spidey. Yeah, I did the Spidey. But I hope you saw my reasons for doing that, which is the first 12 minutes of the video. So I hope you do that. Kobe Collects with a $10 super chat from Canada saying, what's up, brother? Are we eating and staying hydrated? I am right now. Good water. Hydrate, everybody. Remember in the military? Hydrate! How's everything with you outside of VeVe and everything? Went pretty well. I'm getting a little chunky, and I'm trying. I did a sweet shoulder and boxing workout before. Oh my god, it was epic. I felt like oh, so good. Sorry. I can't stay tonight, but I'll be watching the whole replay like usual. Happy Saturday, Kobe. Thank you for stopping by. He's such a bro. He's such a go subscribe. Love you, Kobe. Love you, fam. Talk soon. Where was I? Okay, there's Reddit. Blah, 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 blah. Lori say no, I know, Lori. But again, there was reason for that. Adam Awesomeface says, Crypto Chris with the facts. People get mad when you're not hyping their holdings. Real value will stay no matter who is in or out. It's a good point. Good point. Brandon Ruiz says, I need help. Should I sell my Superman to buy bubbles investment-wise? Superman is very, very high. Again, Bubbles has a lot going for her because she is nostalgic to a couple different generations, and there's only 600 mints. But boy, are superheroes really taking the cake. 99 Crypto says, which comes better, 1 or 5, and why? Fantastic Four number 1 is a lot more coveted, is a lot more famous. It goes for a lot more on the outside. Now, which one's better for investment? Like, which one will moon higher? I don't know. Because Fantastic Four number 1 is like 3x the Fantastic Four number 5, and which one, I don't know, but if you talk to Comics and Crypto or Sleeping Comics, they tell you Fantastic Four number 1 is like, outside of Marvel Comics number 1, Fantastic Four number 1 is one you want. Albert S says no. Frank Sabaco says there are more secret rare Spideys for sale than ever, and the floor is still at about 68K. I think secret rare Spidey will be fine. Oh, he'll definitely be fine. Albert S just read the title. It says most are for sale in the millions. That's true. Frank says I'm probably too old for parties like that too. I'm in my early 40s, and again, like I don't see any issue with that. Like it's fun. Like that type. Like wild nights are fun. But it's like you kind of regret it in the morning. You're hungover. It's like, you know. Howard says age is just a number. Your life, your choice. That's true. That's true. Charles Morris says hi, Jackie. Jackie up there? Frank says, yeah, but staying in and watching Mandalorian sounds more fun than me and my. Yeah, dude, that's so great. So like, some of my best, well, some of my best memories are in New York City with my deployment buddies, and we're just like, good times. But some of the things I really loved is really just sitting with a glass of whiskey, listening to good music, watching like the rainfall. It just, oh man, like that. But also like watching anime, like playing video games, getting like a drink of, you know, a adult beverage and like a really good book, like a good video. Like I love nerd stuff. I always will. Like I'm happy when I'm playing video games. Like it's just I hope I never outgrow that. And again, Wild Nights are fun, but they they take their toll also. They do age you a little bit. M, that $1.99 super chat, thank you, saying thoughts on the they'll drop tomorrow prices. I think the ultra rare will be cool. I don't know. Again, and they have really cool. I did a video on them, you know, where they had, you know, 8 drops in 8 days, and they have really cool lore. They have really cool backstories. I really enjoy them. But I don't know if there's something that I would go and collect the whole set for. Yeah, because I don't have a lot of gems right now. Joshua Tran says, current hold 2 Mickey Sorcerer's hats, 1860 number 110, that I got off the drop. Wow, would it be worth it to flip one for an Elsa? Complete the set? I mean, I think can't really put a price on happiness, and I do like Elsa more than the hat. I mean, if you have one, you know, keep the 110, flip the 1860, get an Elsa, and that, yeah, I mean, that's what I would do, just because, not even just for the set, I just like Elsa more, but I would keep the 110, and then with the other gems, either save it, or take the gems and buy something else you really like. But yeah, having doubles, if you stack, and you're stacking, yeah, by all means, and having doubles is good for trading, you know, having doubles is good, you know, if, but from an investment standpoint, I don't know which one's going to go harder. I would think Elsa, just because she is the first Disney princess, and she's like, wow. But and she is a person. She's a character, not just like a thing, not just like a hat. But I mean, it's iconic enough to be one of the golden moments. So you know, what do I know? El Avencino says, Randy, should I sell my Steamboat Willie for multiple golden moments? If you want, I would say do what makes you happy, and I don't know I would find it's probably okay to diversify. If you're just like Steamboat Willie, I could take it or leave him, but like you really like the Iron Man, or you really like the Homer Simpson, and just like I just really like these guys, do it for that. Like for the investment, I have zero idea. Like, you know, there is like a petition to give the Mickeys, like the Steamboat Willies, the first appearance. There's also a petition to give everyone that holds a Walt statue like free access to the park. Like I don't know how serious they'll be taken. But I'd say do what you like. And Golden Moments do have those first appearance things on them. Steamboat Willie does not. So I do have a little bit of a thing above them. And they're cheaper. You know, so a lot more people can get them. Howard says yes. Gunther says Karen ultra rare. Justin says Ultraman Ace to the moon. Like Avalos says end of the year price prediction on Superman is good. Yeah, Superman's a great investment. Like A tier, like top, very very good. I don't know. He could be like 20K, give or take, maybe more, probably more. Critical Chris Rand, do you care about MCP points? Nah, not really. Justin says Adventureland in real life. Rare Grind Beats says, does VeVe have Warner Bros. Nickelodeon? They have Warner Bros. I do not believe they have Nickelodeon, though. Dangstar with a $5 super chat saying, if OMI takes off, how would that affect VeVe? Would Stuff Moon along with... Yeah, pretty much. As people get more OMI and there's like, I have this money and I want these collectibles, and we still don't have MTL, people are like, yeah, I'll give you OMI. Like, what I'll give you this much OMI for this much gems? Okay. And then they're able to get gems cheap, and then they're buying stuff they want at a discount. And doubly on top of that, that's before OMI to NFT. Once they can do it legally, once they can do OMI to NFT legally, and they don't have to go through the black market for gems, then it's game on. They don't need that middleman. It is game on. It is just, yeah. A lot of people will do that. So it will take off. VeVe Boy says, if OMI does rise, wouldn't people just take their money out and put it into VeVe? Some will. I have a couple million OMI on VeVe that I'm waiting to be able to try to stake and do stuff like that. Ooh. Okie dokie. So, oh god, I don't know why okie dokie turns into orientation, but anyway. So whoever had the Elsa, that wants to trick, yeah, shoot me a message. I have a buyer for you. Crypto Chris already smashed that like button. Thank you. So yeah, VeVe boys, I have some money in VeVe, and that will happen as well, because I want to be part of that staking tier. I'm part of that staking tier, and I want to go and stake. I want to get some land. That land is the next big move, my friend. It's what I'm doing anyway. Crypto Chris has already smashed. Thank you. Click to Clean says, when OMI takes off, people will research VeVe and get addicted like the rest of us. Also true. A lot of people in crypto will be like, I'll see what this is about, and then they're like, huh, what is this? And then, yeah, guarantee you they will. Again, what you enjoy as a kid, you'll enjoy as an adult. Like, how many dads are like psyched to play Legos with their kids? Like, I remember this one post someone sent me, and it was like this wife. She took a photo of her husband and her kid, where she asked about Pokemon. So he brought out his old binder and it's like in full education mode. That type of, again, like people that like these things as kids, they'll like them as adults, and they have, that getting this rediscovering stuff that you like when let's say you take a toy away from a dog, or let's say you give them a new toy and you put the old one away, let them play for new toys for like a month or so, and then you bring back an old toy. You're like, huh. Like, it's like, hey, I remember this. I remember that old toy. People are just like that. When people rediscover what they once loved, they fall in love all over again. And it is almost unquantifiable. It's very, very hard to measure. And nostalgia is a drug. Like, it gives you that feel that you had when you were a kid. And maybe it was good, it was bad, whatever it was. It gives you that, and people will pay big money to go and get that nostalgia. Why do people like to drink a lot? Sometimes. I mean, sometimes to forget, but sometimes to remember. Sometimes just, try to. Some people can't change the channel back from yesterday, and they can't live in the present. They can't look to the future. They're just so focused on that, and we're gonna get a lot of people. And I know that sounds sad, and maybe sometimes it is. But I don't think all the time that has to be. So yeah, moving on. Vladimir Stavros says, explain the title. Watch the first 12 minutes, and that explains it. Rick Britt says, do you know anyone who wants a couple thousand gems for OMI or USDT? Maybe? When One Off says, good day, Randy. What do you think Secret Rare IW? Invisible Woman price would be, like, end of year? Excuse me. End of year, I don't know. Should be like 5K, give or take, maybe more. Just says VeVe Vault is the Todd of the fridge. Yeah, it's Corey says it's number 127, uncommon Ben Riley, worth 1,500 gems. Probably not. But let me check. Let me do a check. I don't want to tell you 100%. Without, oh god, there's so many. Oh god, yeah. Be advised, guys. If I don't answer Twitter messages or I don't, it takes a while. Okay, so good. You said Ben Riley uncommon. 127. This is worth. Okay, so also I don't know who QRD is, but QRD set up a giant sell wall, for that Ben Riley. He 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 9 of them. So what'd you say? So it's 650 right now. 1500 for number 127. Well, it is the cheapest out there. What is 600 times 8? 48. It's 4. 4. I mean, it probably is. I mean, again, where's the cheaper option? The cheaper option is 34. Well, and it's also 15.99, so it's 1600. So it is $15.99, and the other one is $1 more, or like $51 more at 161. So I would buy that just to spite the 127 guy. People putting $15.99. Heck 'em. I know it's close to the sub 100. It's just, and it is a lower min, it's 3-digit. I wouldn't pay it right now. Yeah, if I'm like, for me, and again, this is just for me. If I'm not gonna get a sub 100, I'm not gonna pay extra for a low mint, like a low like 100 something mint. I got a lot. Most people would. And I think uncommon Ben Riley will probably go up anyway. If I had the choice, I would just buy 2 Ben Riley uncommon, and then use save those gems or use it for something else. I would not spend on 1600 on that. Cody Williams says, Randy, I'm thinking about putting 30,000 more of my collectibles into OMI. What do you think? I mean, if you have a $250,000 OMI, or not, I'm sorry, if you have a $250,000 in collectibles, or even 200,000, maybe it's not a bad idea to diversify if you don't have much OMI. If you only have like 50,000 collectibles and you already have like 8 million OMI, it's like, I don't know. Again, I did this because it was relatively painless, although it took a little while to get done. It really depends on you. Like, are you going to be sad when you sell them? Like, I know a couple people that it pains them to sell or give away their collectibles. Like, it physically hurts. So I mean, if it does that for you, definitely don't cause yourself any like trauma. But also, it's a lot. And again, remember, you do have to sell at a discount, because it's not going to be like, oh, this is worth $10,000. Get 10,000. No, you do have to sell at a discount. Thank you guys for 100 likes. That means the world. If everyone else get the likes up, that'd be great. You let the like ratio to be a little higher. Anyway, Albert says no. Ryan says, did you sell Spider-Man? What's the plan, man? Nice Bowser jacket though, looking fresh. What? Thank you. Yeah. The first 12 minutes really explains it. And Type A Travels with that $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying pushing out better content than Netflix, Randy. Keep fighting the good fight. Party awaits in Orlando. Thank you, fam. Thank you. So I tried my very best. Trying. Crazy Dan 420 says Bitcoin is growing fast in Earth 2. It located in Chanchagua, La Union, El Salvador, same place as in real life. Get tiles there and Chavez Topia for the win. Thank you, Crazy Dan 420. Thank you. Price we did for ultra rare Mickey. The ultra rare Steamboat Willie. I mean, it's already at like 7.3, right? 7,300, which is nice. But let's go to the drops and let's take a look and see what we got. Ultra rare Steamboat Willie all together now. 7,000. So it was a 7.3, a 7K. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I really don't like 100% about is the 6,900 of them. I would say it's probably gets 20K at some point. I don't know really when. But 20K is probably fine. If not higher. Vladimir Stibalis says at Crypto Chris, what airdrop were you talking about? I don't know what it is. It's for fiches. That's what that was about. It is going to be, I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk this empty street. Okay, there we go. Also, everyone, during this little intermission, I'm going to ask everyone to check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter. Totally follow them. And follow Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the VeVe app to see what's going on. And subscribe to Kobe Collects and Omi Player One on the YouTube. They are heckin' fantastic. Also fantastic people on the YouTube are Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, VeVe Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, and Sodi Pop Media. You got at EQ_crypto on the Twitter and at Wet Wizard VeVe on the Twitter as well. Those guys are great. They're really fun to look at their collections, and they always have some great insight. DirkBread.com/pages/VeVe-photography shows you actual VeVe NFTs in real life, and it's done really well. AfroDroidLegends.com and UseStayGlassy.store and WoundedWarriorProject.org is where you want to go spend some monies or donate monies. And AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au is where you want to go if you needed some help with something, if you want to talk with someone, or just support your Aussie friends on there. Aussie. Vladimir says, oh yeah, well, it's on Superman. I love him. He's great. I might have sold him for an Alligator Loki, but I think he's fantastic. Top A tier. Very, very good. Tortolan says, that's a totally solid Alex Jones impressions, Chavez. Thank you so much. D Supreme says, Chavez, Deadpool lewds. I know, right? I posted that everywhere to take power away from the would-be scammer. Now, back to the questions. Willow Kids, I wish I could off my wallet for 3.5 million OMI right now, lol. Too sketched out and finding a buyer could be difficult. Might be able to find a buyer. Yeah. Crypto Chris says, yeah, Reddit is awful. They've digressed since February. I used to love it over there. I mean, a lot of it is still fun. But, if you go to, Glitch in the Matrix, or if you go to, sometimes it can still be helpful, it can still be fun. The toxic poison is toxic poison. It is awful, but not all of it is bad. I mean they have humans being bros. They have they've got some really good soulful subreddits, even if some of them are some of the people are god awful. Frank's Boss says Reddit is mostly wretched hive of scum and villainy. Oh no. Johanna says, Randy, we were seeing on Twitter everyone talk about Bill and Ted first poster. That is the first appearance Keanu Reeves NFT. What are your thoughts? Hidden gem? Maybe. Everyone loves Keanu and first appearance Keanu. The blockchain, yeah, probably. He's he can do no wrong. He's just I don't think I've ever heard a bad story about him. It's oh, he was too nice. I don't think I've heard a bad story about him. He's great. Justin says Reddit is demonic. Mike A says, hey, Vladimir Columba, message Randy on Twitter and we can talk. Meow. Matthew Robertson says, it amazes me how few NFT projects are using 3D format augmented reality because VeVe is clearly so successful. They are. They're very successful. Azzy Boy says, what we have in my man for all Walt holders. What event we have? I don't know. I'm not a Walt holder, but I'd imagine y'all could just meet up at Disney and just Waltz, unite! I think that'd be fun. Joshua Trout says 2 cents in February. If we get exchanges by mid-February and one of them is good, then yes. I think so. Ultra Rare Sue Storm prediction. Yeah, like I said, probably a couple grand by the Ultra Rare is a couple grand, later this year. Mauri Draco says, what's up, my guy? Do you think Superman can flip Ultra Rare Mickey? I mean, he is older, and I don't mean I mean he has been on the app a longer time, and he's already not as. I mean, they might have some dogfights here and there, and maybe they go like this, but I don't know. That is hard. I mean, Superman looks great. Superman looks so fantastic, and it's the first appearance that Mickey. He's got all these things working for him, but Mickey's still winning out. Disney heads are strong. Disney heads might still continue to prevail. So I don't know. What we got here? Funky Cold says Secret Spidey is a grail, but how much would be a spot of land be next to Disneyland in the Metaverse? I'll sell all my Comey if I need to buy a piece of land next to the Metaverse. Probably, yeah, it'd probably be worth a lot of money. Nils P says, you sold Secret Rare Spider-Man? I'm thinking of selling mine. Yes. Watch the first 12 minutes, and that will show you what I have. Why? I didn't do it. It's like, yeah. I put a lot of thought into it, and I didn't want to, but I did think that was the better one. A lot of what I get will go to charity. In the future when OMI wins, it'd be kind of stupid to put everything in now when I could just wait a while and then put in like 100x of what I have now. Nils P says, did. When one says, which invisible one rarity did you get from the drop? I didn't get anything from the drop. I bought them all in the marketplace. And Cold says, how much? I didn't get permission to disclose that. Caller says, what video did Crypto Rain say that OMI go into $1? It was a live stream with Taps, so YouTube like taps Crypto Rain. But he also did it in a video of his as well. So he did say that twice. He said it once in his own video and then once in a Taps trade stream. And I don't know if Taps saw that original video, because when he asked what's your OMI price prediction, Crypto Rain's like, yeah, I think based on technical analysis, maybe we get to a certain point. I don't think we should get $1, but we probably will because people chase green candles. And Taps is like, you say we will? And Crypto Train's like, yeah. Crypto Rain's like, yeah. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, hey Randy, Handy Randy, did you get a family of friend? Do you get a family or friends that think you are a crazy man for all this OMI VeVe business? My friends do. Yeah, some of my friends think that I am. Like I told them, guys, go in. Like, trust me, bro, go all in. And they're like, I don't know, man. I'm just putting into stocks at this time. Or it's like, I don't know, man. I don't really get the whole NFT thing. It's like, guys, do not understand. But I do have a lot of friends that are just like, yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, do what Chavez does. Do what Randy does. Because a lot of people I used to work with, and they saw me retire, is like, I was there the shortest amount of time, and it, and they just like, okay, yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. And again, my really good friend Dan, he's like a brother. Really getting him in. Was and our good friend Michael, his brother-in-law Michael, my good friend. We're all just good friends, and I to get him in as well on this is, I think he has 1 million OMI now. It could, he's got like 1 million. I think my friend Dan is like maybe like 6, and I can't be prouder. They're gonna do really well. They're already doing really well in life. They're already just, but me telling them to do something and them being able to make a lot of money with it, I'm very, very excited. Seer says, hey Randy, you said you've been to Kent before. You should come up to Scotland next time. Only a few wee hours away from London. Fit right in. Frame the fridge in formaldehyde when you make it. I do want to go to Scotland. I have not been before. I've gone to a lot of places in Europe. I haven't been there, but I will at some point. I promise. Last Lunch says, happy today, Randy? I am very happy today. It is a good day. Chosen One says, you won't be selling your OMI. You will be using them to buy land, which is why everybody's accumulating OMI now. I will buy some. Yeah, I will buy some land. I'll buy Pokemon. I will buy land, and that is what I will do. But yeah, a lot of which, again, what's the point of that? Some land will keep forever. Some land eventually I'll sell for conservation. I mean, maybe let's say after in 10 years, all it takes is $50 million. Then no more endangered species. We won. That could possibly be. I don't. That'd be too wonderful. And then I'd be like, all right. I can finally live the life of lavishness. Patrivka says, I own the full set of Alligator Loki now. Hey yo, get that bread. Get it. Chosen One says land rental makes more sense than renting collectibles. Could be both. And Kobe Collects, thank you for that $10 super chat. Saying, what's up, brother? How we eating? Are we staying hydrated? We are. Everything's going well with me outside of VeVe and everything. Thank you for asking. So I can't stay tonight, but watching the whole replay like usual. Thank you so much, Kobe. Thank you. Kobe Select says, let's go. We doing Arnold's with those military presses or what? So I hurt the muscle right back there, like kind of, so I can't do it with the free weights, even like 15 pounds, like I it's like a pinched nerve or something, I don't know. But that being said, I did like the seated military press where there's like a machine, some lat raises. I didn't do any shrugs today, which I usually do, but I did the those front raises, and then just hit the bag for a while, and that felt so freaking good. Felt amazing. Total Lance, I know it's totally speculative this time, but what have you heard or predicted when it comes out renting collectibles? How it will work? How income generated? I think just because of the smart contracts, we might be able to put like a thing, like we could put our alarms. Hey, wake me up at before you go. Wake me up inside. All right, wake me up at 9:30 to this music, and put it on this volume. We should be able to like, okay, rent out this collectible, and this much for an hour, this much for 4 hours, this much for 10 hours, this much for a day, and then you shouldn't really have to do anything. You should just be able to do that, and that's fine. And then you could do the same thing for your others, and then somebody else could just be given, oh, hey, this person is renting out this for this. Do you accept? Yeah, sure. And I think it could be just that. I think it would be very hectic if you're just like, oh, hey, this person's online. They can rent their collectibles. Would you like to rent from them? And then you like haggle out a deal right there. I think it's just the set prices, and then people pay or they don't pay. And then once the hour's up, you should be like, okay, it goes back. It goes back to them. The only thing that I do see that as long as it goes back to the owner when the contract is up is fine. But if they have the option, the people saying like, would you like to rent for another hour? Would you like to rent for another day? Now, most times the owner's like, yeah, go, by all means, rent away, give me money. But if they have something where they say, oh, hey, guess what? You're like, if I rent out my reso, renting out my only reso, and they say, oh, this new land just dropped. You need a reso to get in. First person to go and complete this course, wins like whatever they win. They win something great. And it's like, oh no, someone's still renting out my reso and I can't recall it back. That's something that would probably hurt. Because like they're at the mercy of somebody else that's renting them. Yeah. Or they say like, oh, I'm going to rent this out for 24 hours. And then they rent it out for that at a certain price. But let's say it's really cheap. Let's say somebody went crazy and it's like, I'm going to rent this out for $1 for 24 hours. Like, okay, I'll rent it out for $1 per hour to people. And, they just pay that and make money. I think something like that could happen as well. Kobe Collects says, I'll be back on the replay. Nerd Channel says, Kobe Collects in the building. Let's go. NFT Pirate says, Randy, congrats on the Secret Rare Spidey, brother. OMI or Spidey. It's all positive. It is all very positive. Gluck says, do you think all Spideys will moon? Yes. Total Lance says, were you at all tempted to sell Secret Rare Spidey and buy 30 Secret Rare Lokis? That option wasn't brought up, but if they would have said, hey, I'll give you this, instead of giving you this, I'll give you this, but then I'll also give you Secret Rare Loki, I might have taken that deal. Yeah. I might have done that. Osvaldo says, can you talk about the future of the golden moments? Prediction to short, medium, and long term. That's a lot. Short term, I don't know. Medium term, they'll get a big buff when OMI to NFT comes. And long term, so it'll like this will be short term, this will be midterm, and this will be long term. It will have steady growth long term. Cameron says, what are your price predictions for Secret Rare Spidey? Secret Rare Spidey now is probably gonna be $1 million. Now that I've sold it. Ultra Rare Spidey, probably over 100K. Cameron Clark says, just joined the Million OMI Club. OMI Millionaire. So pumped. Can't wait to look back in 5-10 years. I can't wait either. You got this. Robo says, just joining the stream. Love you, the real Randy Chavez. Thank you for escrowing for me. Love you too. Love you too, partner. Joseph says, how much OMI you got? 120 something million. Low to mid 120s. Lower, but to mid. Yeah. So I passed the 120 mark. Nerd Channel says, please smash that like button for Randy. Thank you so much. Albert says, how'd you convert 60K worth of NFT to OMI? They just gave me OMI and I gave them the NFT. So that's like, Spider-Man's going for this much, and give me this much OMI, and send it to me and gave him the NFT. And it was fine. It was good. Oh yeah, I said that. You can't, Garrett. Yo, Albert says, yeah. So that's what that's the only way. You can't just take like your NFT and sell for gems and convert the gems. You'd have to sell for OMI. Like someone actually has to give you the OMI and you transfer it to them. Liddy Mom says, that's all I'm doing, buying tons of OMI, almost at 10 million, because real estate is what I'm gunning for when we get to Immutable X. My man. Augustin Moctezuma says, learned about VeVe on New Year's Eve and bought my first NFT, which was a Groot. 15 days later, and I bought 11 collectibles total, worth 14K, and now worth 28K. Sold all of my stocks. My man, get that bread. But feels so comfortable about it. Me too. Albert says, nice. Total Lion says, if they do release a 50,000 OMI whale staking tier, are you going to send? Yes, I will. Rise Smith, 2 Ultraman or 1 Bart. Probably Ultraman for midterm because of Asia. But I don't know when they come in. They could not come in until late Q2, and you could be stuck with Ultraman. It's just like nobody really wants until then. I was at Ultraman Ace. The PewDiePie fans will go crazy over the bro fist. That's true. What else is Barton Homer? General 69, how you doing, fam? Saying, did you see the comics flying past collectibles once old comic money finally does come in? I that's my hope. I sold a Riso. I had 2, but I sold 1 so that I can get another Fantastic Four Secret Rare #1. Then I got a Secret Rare Storm, Secret Rare Alligator Loki, and then like something else. But yeah. Ultra Rare Sue Storm at 320. Nice. August Montezuma's explained VeVe to my grandma and showed her my Captain America, and showed it was so cool. She made an account but didn't have money, so I gifted her an uncommon Spider-Man when she was when it was at good. Nice. When it was at 300, because it's her favorite character, she texted 2 days later, asked me how she can buy Batman and Captain America. She knows nothing about crypto NFTs, but she knows she loves Spider-Man. That's great. I love that. JC completely agrees. There's thoughts on Disney losing Mickey license 2 years and how that'll affect. I don't know. If anything, it might make it more coveted. Token Therapy says Spider-Man rare making moves again. Yo, is it? Very good. Justin, that was not 21 Guns. That was Boulevard of Broken Dreams. 21 Guns is, do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? I don't know why I did a random Patreon member shout out 18 minutes after I did the last one, but it's a freebie. What was the question? Oh, rare Spider-Man, you say? Let's go to the tape. I don't even know where that's from. I think it was from Rocket Power. Rare Spider-Man's a 15 hundo. Cool. I can dig it. And we got Token Therapy saying, so glad your channel is growing fast. Thank you for bringing us all together. Dude, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I love you guys. I'm very happy. And I thought when I was going to make this video, like, people are going to come out with pitchforks. You sold your secret, but you guys are just totally accepting. And, you understand. And I think my reasoning was reasonable. So maybe that helped. Andrew Bagley, what's up, brother? Feeling a little melancholy not having my MC1 set to peak at. So I look at my 200,000 USDT and my account balance, my emotional equation, out toilet paper, out paper hands. Okay, I get you. I get what that means. Toilet paper hands. I feel you. When one says, hey, Randy, are you going to have a kid at this point in your life? No. But Shazzle says, yo, D. Renzo Knowles says, my man. Kickin' Base says, Ultraman rare statue 1.7K. Movin' and groovin'. Nice. Token Therapy says, Spider-Man and Mickey definitely both going strong. I feel it. Mr. Pag says, also, everyone is talking 2 cents by mid-February. And in exchange news releases, bro, if we get Pokemon news release, we will see 3 to 6 cents easily. I would lose my heckin' mind. I would, and honestly, I would lose my heckin' mind. It'd be nuts. It'd be crazy. It'd be insane. As I said, bought another Ultraman, getting ready for the Chinese-Japanese movement. Nice. Arana Karthik says, VeVe doesn't have exclusive license rights, so Disney could provide rights to other NFT platforms as well. They probably will, but they won't be the same NFTs that we have. They'll probably be JPEGs if Disney does that to other. I think they did that with Quid. You know, they got like tops. They got like little things with Loki on them. I don't even know if those are NFTs though, to be honest. Mike says, will the top 3 Holy Grail comics commons do a Todd next month? Comics so undervalued right now compared to other collectibles. I think they might. Again, old comic book money is probably going to be one of the last moves in. Just because, I mean, when they come in, they're going to come in hard, but they're going to probably have that. They're older. They're probably going to have a lot. And again, a lot of comic people, like especially if they have comic book shops, they're going to hate this. It takes away from their business. Although, some people I know that never collected physical statues or comic books, like they're starting to collect them now because of VeVe. So, who knows? Maybe they'll lean into it. Enlightened Indigo says, what do you think would be another way to add value to these NFT collectibles other than mint numbers and low mint numbers? Well, I think putting in interoperability, putting in, utility, like I'm doing with Secret Rare Alligator Loki, like I'm doing with Secret Rare Storm. I think that type of thing really will really give it something well. And we got Totems07 saying, Randy, there is an amazing undervalued collectible. 007 tickets are only 7 mints. Donnie's 150 mints. Him from the same set is only 300 mints. At 8.9K, only 20 for sale. Donnie is 200K. Real opportunity. I've had him before. I bought 3 hymns at 2,600, like 2,800 and 3,600. And I wound up selling 2 for OMI, and I sold 1 for gems. Why? Because he just hadn't moved. I didn't expect him to move till OpenSea. I still don't. When he moves, he's going to moon hard, and I do think that he goes to 30K. I do think that he goes really, really hard. I've made I think 2 videos on why his Infernal Majesty is undervalued and why he will moon. It's going to take a while. That's just my opinion. Yeah. And where was I before? Ultraman. Yep. Licenses. Okay. Don't waste time convincing. Having conviction instead. Thank you, Rumpty. Thank you so much. And Lucy says, can't trade the fridge, or at least I can't see you. Wounded Warrior Project, the only one on there that matters. Okay, or at least I can't see. The Wounded Warrior Project is right there, above the Affinity Hypnotherapy. I will on Sunday, tomorrow night. I will at least redo this sheet. I might redo both, but at least this one, because I have a new one and I have to really cement that on there. And I would probably, if anyone else goes on between that, they'll be on that as well. But yes, that is it will get neater tomorrow. Justin says, Ultraman Ace moving, and I listen to you as a podcast. Love the content always. Thank you so much. Justin says this is a podcast. Jeremy Lyons says, do you know much about Ultraman? 30 different Ultraman characters. We've listed 3: original Ultraman, Ace, and 7. Japan polling shows Ace as one of the least popular. Will common may be true first appearance? I really don't know anything about him, just that Asia loves him, and he'll probably do really, really well when Asia comes on board with localization. Andy Lou says, Jeremy, how about Ido? I don't know. Noah Will says, do you think VeVe NFT would be able to buy in the Chinese market? I'm not sure I understand the question. China is definitely going to be able to go here and purchase. Justin says, I have the same feeling towards Ultraman as I did when I liquefied for Todd at 2.4K. Eddie Barman says, soon for sure. Well, Will Kid says, do you think we'll be able to see people's active listings on their profiles one day, as well as make offers on Collectible? Yes, I definitely do. That would make, because again, if I have something for, let's say my Captain America is at 69,420, number 47. If somebody were to say like, hey, listen, man, I know it's probably a meme thing, would you take 65,000? Yeah, sure. Actually, I only have 64.3 thousand. Fine, I'll take that. I would. I would love it if they say, hey, I'll offer this. And then, yeah, it's fine. I would totally do that. Ooh. Token Therapy is Spider-Man prediction from 2023. That's just $750,000. I don't know. $1 million. Jeremy Lyons says, didn't find much on Edo. Dug deep last night in the different characters. 3 different polls show 7 is top 3. Original is top 5. Ace was in the 20s for popularity. Wow, I don't know what he likes Edo. Justin says, Ultraman Saga looks crazy. Punisher says, hey chat, why did Randy sell it? Just got here. Lots of reasons. The best thing I could do is just, watch the first 12 minutes. And that's probably the best thing. Cloudcheck says, good evening, Randy. Good evening. Alex Inc. 7 says, Ace is the main character, so I doubt 7 will pass him. Ruben Tenzema says, wow, did you really sold your... Yeah, I did. Carl R. says, how would you cash out or take gains in the future? 5 million OMI. What would be the smartest play? I don't know. Probably a little bit at a time. I mean, my hips, my knees. Yeah, I would say a little bit at a time. I mean, if OMI goes to $1, and you just want to be like, hey, I'm just going to get $5 million, yeah, by all means, just sell it all. Or maybe not. If you really want to, be disciplined and, OMI goes to $1, I would not cash out everything. It'd be $120 million. I mean, after taxes, probably 90 something, but maybe less. I would cash out a couple. I would definitely start on some philanthropic projects early. Maybe I'd cash out 10, 15. I don't know. But I would do that and again, start on philanthropic goals and, to keep the rest, because I think it does go to $10 in the 2030s, maybe in like 10, 15 years. But I do think it can. So I definitely want to keep some for that. Justin says, I think it will have value because it's the first. Life of De Mortavia says, bro, what's up? It's been a while. What's up, Life? How's it going, fam? I hope you're doing well. Augustin Moctezuma says, do you have any suggestion for us to find buyers for certain collectibles in return for OMI? Everyone's looking to sell, and most people are not selling OMI right now. Willow Kid says, would love to see Otto, Reggie, Twister, Sam, and Secret Rare Tito. Yeah. Wait, what about Raymundo? Reggie has a sister, too. And, yeah, Sam Squid is cool. Peony is really cool. The Waikiki Kamukau tournament was great. And there's just, that whole thing was, we are riders on a mission. Sorry. Kickin' Bay says, by the way, it's kicking bass, as in the fish. Okay, I guess it's everyone fishes, but most say it wrong, which reminds me, an Aquaman. Okay, so kicking bass, I feel you. An Aquaman. I don't know. We have Mera. There's the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force right now is Chief Master Sergeant. I don't know if it's bass or base. Everyone always says bass or base. Online, bass or base. And somebody got in trouble for it. I was like, oh. But yeah, I don't know why. Bass, because I think bass hunter, or, musical instrument. I don't think bass. I'm not really a fisher. I like fishing. I haven't done it that much, but it's fun. It's relaxing. It's chill. Jermaine Payette says, you think tomorrow is a good pickup on secondary? I mean, maybe for longer term. I think anything right now outside of like superheroes and Disney is probably going to be good, but is probably not going to do as good. Like the safest stuff is probably going to be, like I said, superheroes and Disney. Yeah, those are probably going to be some of your best bets. but maybe short term, designer con stuff, because that stuff gets on OpenSea probably first and probably do really well. Totems with that super chat, thank you so much, saying, Randy, there is an amazing undervalued collectible. 007 tickets are only 7 mints. Donnie's 150 mints. His Infernal Majesty from the same set is only 300 mints at 8.9k, only 20 for sale. Donnie's 200k, real opportunity. I think so also. I think he gets to 30k this year. I think he closes that gap a little bit. Michael Barnes says, it'd be cool if VeVe started selling the physicals in the app. I don't know if we have licenses for that, but that would be cool. I mean, we'll be able to sell VeVe NFTs on OpenSea. Some of them, yes. Dandrick says, I just had to let you know that these marathon streams are appreciated. Catch you on the replay, hermano. Thank you so much. Try to do that again. And I didn't even want to make a video about this because I thought that people would FUD. I thought there'd be like people like, oh, you're FUDing, you're getting out. But I did feel it was appropriate to tell everyone my moves, to tell everyone what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And sometimes even do that before I do it. Yeah. Totem says, amazing. Thanks a lot, Randy. Yeah, no problem. Cook says, hey, Randy, what do you think about Penguin? Is Harley better? I like Harley better. I don't know. Like, some people can't get on the Harley board, but a lot of people really do. But I like her better. Taco says, Superman be pumping. Taco says, it might hit 8K when Todd hits over 10K. Todd is very close to 10K. Big says, me love you. Aw, thanks, man. Me love you, too. Me love you long time. I haven't checked on Throg in a while. What's Throg up to? Throg is at 559. Heyo. And I got 2 Throgs. Very good. Loki's been he's been hiding for a while. 27 hundo. At 2700, I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything else to put in right now. But maybe I'll get him at some point. Another one. I don't know. I already have 2% of the supply. Maybe I should stop. Blueberry Muffin says, is it worth selling 4 to 5 golden moments for a Todd? I mean, probably. Todd will moon so hard. I probably, yes. Rumty says, what are your thoughts on stacking comics? I'm thinking they will be first that will be burned when that gets introduced. Supply can only go down. That's the other thing that I feel like nobody talks about. That supply can only go down. For Pokemon cards, the population report can only go up because people submit more cards every day. But for these, the population can only go down. So it's very, 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 very scarce. Rumty says, what are your thoughts on stacking comics? I think they will... Oh, I just read that. Sorry. Urson Q, how's it going? Lester Suarez says, tomorrow's drop for Panda Jermaine Rogers prediction. I don't know. Panda for Jermaine Rogers prediction. Maybe it gets to be like a couple hundred. Maybe. Jay Solo says, BitBoy just mentioned Disney's new Metaverse they're creating in his nightly video. What do you think this means for VeVe? Very, very bullish. People will search Disney, they'll search Metaverse, they'll search Disney, they'll search NFTs, and VeVe will show up. And again, getting into the Metaverse is very, very good for the hobby. When they, they'll check it, people will check out other Metaverses. And my hope would be that, hey, you're part of the VeVeVerse. Enter here to be connected to the Disneyverse, and vice versa. That would be great. I don't know if they'll do that. Disney might do its own thing, but that'd be great if they were somehow connected. Like, hey, take the Disney owns Star Wars. Let's say somebody has like a X-wing, or somebody has X-wing. You can't fit that many people, but let's say they have a any number of ships that can take people. Hey, take this ship to go to Disneyland, Disney World, and that'd be so fantastic if they could have that. I don't know if that's possible, but even if it's loosely connected somehow, would be great. That would be amazing. Willow Kids says Ultraman Common was 150 2 weeks ago. 7 was 200. Ace was 350. Everyone was so focused on Todd and Spidey. Pumping. That's when I bought my second sub 1000 set of Ultraman. Everything up heavy. Great job. Renzo says, is it confirmed about Deadpool's jumper being removable? Not confirmed. We're just highly speculating that it will be. Heard about accessories being a thing, so being able to de-accessorize, if that's a word, would be sweet. Especially, yeah, I especially Catwoman. I love you, man. Oh, it's great. Little Kid says, hey, Rocket Power was so good. I know, right? Lightning Indigo says, just like OpenSea, there's different rarities for different NFTs. Do you think that in the future, when it's over 10 different Spider-Man and 10 different Batman, etc., maybe add value accessories? Maybe. I could see that. VeVeBots says, yo, VeVeBots? I don't like your name. Hang on one second. Big 100 says, what do you think about number 21, Jim Lee, mint number 2121? I know it's not his first appearance year or any of his movie year mints, but you think it's worth something more than the floor? Maybe a little bit. Test it out. Chupacabra Jones says, I think people are sleeping on the New York Comic Con Spidey Ultra Rare. I think anything Spidey is probably a decent. I mean, physical collectibles, the comics I don't really know that well, so I'm not sure. Kong says Ultraman would be big. I think so as well. Mr. Loch Ness, why do you say vice versa? So like, let's say if I say, hey, the order I'm going to eat my food tomorrow is going to be Taco Bell in the morning and then Wendy's, or, vice versa. Where, instead of saying, or I'm going to put Wendy's in the morning and then Taco Bell in the afternoon, instead of saying those, instead of saying those 10 words, I could just say vice versa and cut it down by 80%. It's just more efficient. It's more efficient to speak that way. Hopefully people would understand. Blueberry Muffin says, thanks, Randy. What are your thoughts on the Invisible Woman today? Seems like it's getting the same treatment as Storm when she first came out on the app. Yep. And I got one of her. I am very happy with her. A buddy of mine got 6 of her. I was like, what? You got 6? That's crazy. So the dude had to spend like $7-8 grand. Just $13.49 now. Got her at 1,100. Pretty proud of my snipe. Timed it pretty well. One Up Investing says, thoughts on Kripkins? I have 2. Sold most of them. They're probably not going to grow too crazy. Lester Suarez says, Randy, again, much love. Last question. Is it best to spam the buy button or time I always time it. I used to be really good, and now I haven't been that good. So maybe I need to somehow get up my reaction time. I don't know. Brave New Channel says, do you have a partner statue? Long-term prediction. Thanks, man. I'll be 100,000 this year. Long-term, couple 100,000. But yeah, I don't have one though. Token Therapy says, one very intriguing fact: why mainstream YouTuber or superstars don't talk about VeVe yet? Are they stacking NFTs in secret to all the daily deposit limit? Maybe they are. And I think some YouTubers really go and they talk about it. But I think a lot of people just don't know about it yet. And maybe that's why. VeVe, like, nobody knows about Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks. People know about this one. Maybe they don't know about too much yet. We the People says, my sis got a Marvel comic #1 when it dropped for $6.99. It's at $3.40 and it's her only collectible. Should she flip to get a few things or hodl? That's probably a really good hodl. The Marvel comic, that's probably a very good hodl. Justin says, sell Invisible Woman for Ultraman? No way. No, never. Green Goblin says, hey, Randy, do you think GM sets are Golden Moment sets are undervalued compared to Walt Mickey? They seem really low. They're also really high in mints, a lot of them. That won't matter in the future as more people get on board. But it's a lot harder for them to move with the higher mints. So I actually don't have any anymore. Les Suarez says, excuse my stupid cousin. Much love, Randy. What? Wait. I okay. Why excuse? Okay. Willow Kid says USS Enterprise 1-to-1 took off, pun intended. Was around 300 a week ago, and now it's at 1K. Yo, good for it, man. Good, glad to see it getting some love. Apis Vincent says, "Hey Randy, what T-shirt do I wear now?" It is a Fire Nation military shirt. Fire Nation. It is a It's a really cool shirt I saw at like Hot Topic. If anyone knows Avatar: The Last Airbender, oh, Fire Nation, and because I was in the military and Fire Nation's cool. They're really, some of them are really, but anyway, I thought it was cool. So I got it. Thank you for asking. Jason Chan says, "Should I buy Todd or Pride?" If I Todd 100%. Short term, I don't know where Pride goes. Todd 100%. That is my answer. Willow Kids is like, "You're a real one for going live, bro. Appreciate you for all the community. Thank you so much." I try. I really try my best, and I hope it's enough. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But let's go to the Twitter and let's see some notifications here. I am really chilly. I did not put my pants on the door. I put my pants underneath the door to stop the cold from coming in. But I didn't. Oh my God, 344 million OMI burned today. Hang on one second, guys. Let me put these pants by the door so I can stop the cold from coming in because it is freezing. And, okay, all right, hang on. 344 million OMI was burned today. That is a ton of OMI. It's a lot. That's so much. That is a very large amount. And I imagine that from the circulating supply. That type of thing can happen every day. And this is when we're at 0.0075, 7 something. Oh God, hiccups. Cody says, "Hey Randy, when we get our first big exchange, what do you see the price jumping to right away? Also, do you think it will happen February or March?" It depends on when we get it. I don't know. They could announce in February, but just because they announce in February doesn't, they could announce end of February. We might not get until March. But even the announcement might help a bit. Wow, it is really getting cold in here. I should put on another pair of pants. I will put on another pair of pants. Excuse me, guys, while I put on another pair of pants to keep my my body. See, guys, I am just like everybody else. I put on my pants one leg at a time. Oh God, I'm so fat. Okay. This is like the opposite of stripping. This is being able to go and put clothes on. I am not going to be able to button these. So there they stay. I'm going to go back into sweatshirt. Okay, I can't. I can't do it. I can't get my foot. And I'm so retarded. I'm so. All right. Gonna get. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I don't know. I think if we get again, the exchanges could be like another Gate.io or OKEX, and it just does nothing. But if one of them is good, if it's like a Crypto.com, KuCoin, Kraken, Gemini, I would love Binance or Coin. Oh my god. Now I can imagine after Bitcoin did that article on how to buy a Comey, that we go and that got the attention of other exchanges. But again, like if you own an exchange, you're probably a whole department. I would imagine at least one or a couple of people is their job is just to look out for the coins. Hey boss, I did some research on this and so everyone probably knows about it. Like they've had to have known about this for a while now. When freaking Disney partners, how many people want to? I don't know. I imagine most people know about it. I mean, I imagine apparently when they caught up, that they partnered with Marvel, people were knocking down their door. It's partnered with Disney. The exchanges are probably get they. He mentioned that they talk with Apple every week. USPS, they probably get calls every day about like, hey, can we list your token? They might not even have to pay. Other people just be like, no, let us list it, please. We want to be associated with Disney. Yeah, yeah. I do sense a strong feeling about exchanges. Like, we could have our pick of the litter. Now, with the area in which they come and when we're ready, I don't know. But on the Ethereum blockchain, they should be able to be on pretty much everyone's. So yeah, maybe 30 cents is conservative. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the marketing team does. We the people says appreciate it, Randy. Have a great night, and man, do you look like Matt Hardy? Do I have a? I had a hair tie. My hair was in a hair because I can't just be boxing like this because the hair goes everywhere. It gets in your eyes. But every time I try to push my hair back, every time my thumb sometimes catches my ear and it just creates a bad scratching sound. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't even have a. I don't. Yeah, I look like Matt Hardy with a ponytail. Alan Ing says 2 Todds or 1 Todd and Superman for long term. 1 Todd, 2 Superman, 2 Todd. Probably 2 Todds. Probably 2 Todds. Carl R says forget go-karts, Randy. Let's buy some strip clubs. I used to work in them, or at least one of them, and having danced for that one summer is not some shady stuff goes down there, and I would not. The Chavez brand I do not want associated with anything shady, just because, probably, yeah. Big A says I have a little over 500 gems available. What's a good buy right now? I don't know. Let's take a look. I mean, Groots are always good. Groots are always hella good. Excuse my foul language. Let's see what I always talk about other stuff. Let's talk about DC for a sec. Let's talk about Marvel. Hawkgirl is only 320, and she might be in the next Wonder Woman movie. If they do a Justice League thing, she might be pretty good for Justice League. I don't think there's any other ultra rares that you're gonna get for around that price. I mean, Storm animated ultra rare is $4.95, and she was really really high at one point. So I think that is a good one. Yeah, I would get that because Deadpool ultra rare animated is 647. Storm ultra rare animated is 4.95. I would definitely get that. A cheaper ultra rare animated is Alligator Loki's 2.99. Might not be a bad idea to get. I think there's more growth potential with Alligator Loki because Alligator Loki has, what is it, 3,400, and Secret Rare Storm has 3,650. So it's about the same. Storm has a little bit more, but she's worth more. Yeah, Throg is ultra rare. He's only got 2,080 of them, but he's 559. So I can't even get him. Yeah, I like the Alligator Loki ultra rare. I do like ultra rare Storm though. I think those are pretty good. Ultra rare Storm, ultra rare Alligator Loki. Oh wow, Storm's back to 2K, 2050. Oh, I don't have the funds. The secret rare. I already have 6 of her. I don't know. I really don't know what I would sell. But yeah, those are probably pretty good pickups. Green Goblin says that Jason Chan. I would say Pride short term, Todd long term. Let's see what Randy thinks. Yeah. Yeah. Todd. Well, kids, just Let It Burn by Usher, Randy. You know the vibes. I actually don't know the song. I know. I can't sing it. It's by Ellie Goulding. Like, let the lights. Yeah, something about let it burn. Um, Token therapy is where do you live? Where do I live? I live in Long Island. Jason Chan says at Green Goblin. Randy said Todd is better long term as well, so I'm probably gonna get Todd here for the long term. Richard Gerlati says, "Hi Randy, do you use cherry charts and or Komi Wiki? Or suggest one or the other?" I actually haven't used either. I'm sure they're both very useful, but I haven't used them. No. Crazy Dan 420 says, "I think trading your Secret Rare Spider-Man for OMI at this time was a super smart move. You took profits from something that has already mooned and moved it to OMI, which is going to take off shortly. Brilliant! Ah, well, thank you, Crazy Dan. I do want to remember those Guinness commercials. I was like, brilliant! Just look those up. Those are great. I think they were Guinness. Carl R says, how much OMI you have now? 120 something? Low 120s. Bangers with Mash is common ultra rare. What? Josh says, which state do you live in? I live in Wisconsin. New York. So Long Island. Bangers with Mash is Ultraman. We the People says, one last question. Is there an easy way to buy OMI? Should I wait till it's on an exchange? Even though I don't want to. Ha ha ha. Everything I've looked. Yeah, it's. The easiest way is probably just, no. Go very slow and just buy it on BitForex. Or if there's someone you trust, like, hey, there's someone you trust, just be like, and that you trust completely, I'm gonna give you Bitcoin. Can you go and do it for me? And then send me the OMI. I do that with my friend Arya Investments. He's his brother. I served with him. He's great. He's a content creator. He covers Earth 2. He has done an OMI video as well. So I use him. Like I send him Bitcoin. He sends me OMI. Works out great. We got, and again, if you go and you wait until it's on exchanges, it's gonna pump so hard. Really about Bitcoin's a secret rare alligator Loki 2.7K. Please someone go get that bread. I want to, so I just don't have the gems. And again, I already have 16 of them. I want to so bad. Really about Bitcoin, secret rare. Yeah, I just read that. Richard Gerlati says, that makes sense, Crazy Dan. But I wonder what will happen to collectible once OMI can be used to buy them. I, for one, will be able to put a lot more into the collectibles than I can now. I agree. Very exciting, very exciting. Justice Loki being neglected. I wish I had more monies. Richard Galati says, Coca-Cola snow globes seem pretty undervalued. Maybe they are. Probably longer term, though. And we got Ronnie87 says, Randy, I'm thinking about selling my R2-D2, Elsa, Iron Man, and Homer, and maybe 2 other 400 to 500 collectibles that I have for a Todd. Am I losing it? Be advised, you have to pay a lot of fees with those. 8.5. I hate those fees. Makes me want to get out of Marvel. DC is a lot less fees. A lot less of them. I wouldn't say you're losing it. I think, yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, just know that you go and you say, hey, Todd's at 9,500, let's say. Plan for an extra 1,000. He could run up $1,000 in an hour. So plan for another 1,000 on top of that if you go make that move. Richard Galati says thanks. Carlos, did you undersell Secret Spider-Man and OMI? You have to. You have to. You have to go and sell at a discount because people can buy gems. Collins says selling Secret Rare Fantastic Four number 5 for Todd, a good move. I would not do that. I think they're both very good. And even though Todd is probably like the second best collectible that you can get, and Fantastic Four number 5 is like the 3rd or 4th best collectible you can get, or comic book that you can get. Probably the 4th comic. I would not do that. At least not yet. Green Goblins, that Jason Chan. I know it was the Grail of. I knew Todd is the Grail of Grails, picking up Pride to Flip. Nice. Me Holmes is that Bangers with Mash. Still looking to sell your trio from the earlier stream. Yeah, we got some people that wanna go. Carl says thanks for the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Justin says Ultraman 2.5% fee. It's calling you, Randy. Nah, I don't really know it that well. I don't know how to market. I don't know how to sell it if I need to. I don't. I know other things a lot better. And could I learn? Of course I could learn. When Omi Daily Burn tweeted that, Jeremy Padawar says burn, burn, burn. Or is it burn, baby, burn? Burn, baby, burn. Does he mean burn, baby, burn with Charizard? Somebody put that. Yeah, I really enjoy the fact that we're burning so much. And I know it's just from the reserve wallet, but if this is any prediction of what will happen in the future, it's gonna be a good future. Crazy Dan says, Rich Galati, I agree with your point, but if Omi moons faster, then Randy could buy back Spider-Man with cash left over. I have thought about that. Maybe. Green Goblin says, Randy, love Marvel, doesn't mind supporting them with the 8.5. It's a lot. It's hard. I'm going to do one more Patreon member shout out, and then I'm going to bounce. I need some food. I did a lot of boxing today. What do we got going here? Emo. I'm just staring at my shirt that says Make Long Island Emo again. I don't know what it'd be. I did Green Day before. I could do Green Day again. Well, I did kind of do that other Patreon member shout out. Met a girl, thought she was grand, fell in love, found out firsthand, in love for a week or two, and it all came unglued. She hates me, yeah, she heckin' hates me. La 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 la, I tried too hard and she told my feelings like I had none and ripped them. Oh yeah, we got at Hey David Don, King Mavs Forever on the Twitter that y'all need to follow, Kobe Collects and Only Player One on the YouTube that you need to subscribe to, and Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the app. 100% go there. Also Chavi Cat 5, go follow me. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, VeVe Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, and Sodi Pop Media on the YouTube you need to subscribe to. At EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard VeVe on the Twitter as well for people that, again, go follow them. Really, really good info and good entertainment. DerekBrad.com/pages/VeVe-photography is someone you really need to go to that website and go just take a look at the photography. It's really cool. Jimmy says breathing is back to normal. Thank you for that super chat, Jimmy. I have to stay on while that super chat stays up there. So I'll stay on a little bit longer. AfroDroidLegends.com, YouStayGlassy.store, and WoundedWarriorProject.org are places you can go to spend some money, donate some money, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au. It's a place you can go just do want to do some hypnotherapy. Do it online, support the Aussie friends. Willow Kid's Puddle of Mud is amazing, I know, right? Richard Grill says, that's true, Crazy Dan. The thing is important to get there maybe time. I think before Omi moons. Good more peaks and valleys and VeVe in the meantime. Crazy enough for choice. Congrats, thank you. Jimmy retracted the statement. I don't even know what it was, but it is a... I was just sent a meme. Randy when Omi moons. I need to save that. I love this. Yeah, I gotta, like, hold on. He's still jacked. It's a little bit. I gotta get more muscular. That's great. That is so fun. Okay, also, I'm moving on. Richard Goliath says, thanks, Randy. Nice to catch you tonight. We met in person at DCon. Richard Goliath, I'm pretty sure... I know that name. I'm pretty sure I remember. But always nice to meet other VeVe fan people. They're great. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, good night, Mentor Randy. Good night, Lucas. Enjoy your grub. Have a great night, Randy. Thanks for the chop up. Stay blessed. Thank you, you too. Blueberry Mub says, what is Earth 2? I have a whole Earth 2 playlist. You can learn about it. It's really fun, really exciting. It's a really cool metaverse. But I love you. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And thank you all for the super chats. Those mean the world. Good night, guys. Meow, 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 meow.